All right, today we're breaking down the career of a true titan of tennis, an athlete whose name just means fight, dominance, and, above all, resilience, Rafael Nadal. So let's get right into it.
We're going to start with just one number, 14. Because really, this single number is the key that unlocks the whole story of Rafael Nadal's greatness and his almost mythical status in the world of sports.
So what's so special about the number 14? Well, it points to his unprecedented, almost unbelievable dominance at one of the world's most physically and mentally grueling tournaments.
That's right, 14 victories at the French Open Roland-Garros. Now, just to put that into perspective, that is the most titles won by any player, man or woman, at any single Grand Slam event in the entire history of tennis. It's a record that, honestly, many people think will just never be broken. You see, his success on that surface, that slow, grinding red clay of Paris, it's so complete, so absolute, that it's earned him this legendary nickname, the King of Clay. I mean, his reign has been longer than many players' entire careers. But here's the thing. If you only define him by that red dirt, you are missing the full, dazzling picture of his genius. He is so much more than just a clay court specialist. He has achieved the coveted career Grand Slam. That proves he can conquer it all, not just clay, but also the lightning-fast grass of Wimbledon and the hard courts of Australia and the US. He's a champion, period, on every surface. And, as if winning all 4 majors wasn't enough, he went and added this to his collection, an Olympic gold medal in singles. This is an incredibly rare achievement. Sometimes it's called the Career Golden Slam, and it shows he has won every single major prize the sport has to offer. So, the big question is, how does he do it? What are the specific tools in his arsenal that have let him dominate for so long against so many different types of opponents? Well, his physical game is built on 2 absolutely devastating pillars. First, there's that revolutionary forehand. It isn't just powerful, it's loaded with this insane amount of topspin. That makes the ball just grip the court and explode upwards after the bounce, kicking high above an opponent's shoulders. It literally forces them yards behind the baseline just to deal with it. And second, there's his relentless athleticism, that combination of speed and endurance that lets him chase down everything and simply wear his competition into the ground. But here's the thing. All those incredible physical gifts, they would mean absolutely nothing without the single greatest weapon he has, that legendary mindset that has come to define his entire career. To really understand Nadal, you have to understand the pain he's been through. He has constantly battled physical setbacks, his knees, his feet, his wrists, injuries that would have ended and have ended the careers of other world-class athletes. And this is where his real power lies. His true weapon isn't the forehand, it's his mental toughness. It's the ability to push through pain, to come back from these devastating injuries, and to fight back in matches when everything seems lost. The guy just refuses to give up. It's this unbreakable spirit that has given him something almost as rare as his records: incredible longevity. I mean, from being a teenage phenom in the early 2000s to still winning major titles well into his 30s, he has stayed at the absolute peak of tennis for over 15 years. And what's the result of all that resilience and longevity? You get this number, over 90 ATP singles titles. That is a staggering number of victories that puts him right up there with the most successful players of all time. Okay, so to truly grasp his greatness, we have to see him in context. You have to look at the era he played in, and you have to look at the person he is off the court. His achievements are just mind-blowing because they didn't happen in a vacuum. They happened during the Big Three era, which is arguably the most competitive, high-level period in the history of men's tennis. He was constantly going up against 2 other guys who are also considered among the greatest of all time. And yet, despite the absolute ferocity of that on-court rivalry, he is universally respected for his character. He's known for being humble, for his grace, whether he wins or loses, and for his really significant contributions to society through his foundation. He's a champion in every sense of the word. So you have this incredible combination: the on-court ferocity of a warrior and the off-court grace of a true sportsman. And it leaves us with one final fascinating question as he nears the end of his amazing journey. For an athlete whose entire identity is built on that relentless fight, what does the final chapter really hold?